What is up, guys? So this is gonna kind of be like the first video of a new series where I kind of I guess it's just a video where I go over new plugins that came out, and of course a new plugin called Vital. Many of the factory presets have been designed by Ulasile himself. Which, if you don't know who he is basically the master of sound engineering. He has his own label as of this year called Halcyon. But anyways, this is kind of exciting. I have the plugin too. Oh. That regular initial saw wave is dope. But let's just fuck around and see what we do here. Macros. So we level pan. Okay, we have our basic pan. This has this same visual style as Serum. Not to say that this is better than my GF Serum, babe. I'm sorry. We have our envelopes here, and I gotta say, this is kind of putting, it has the same sort of compacted style where we have the LFOs and envelopes, and sort of like the face plant where the inner face has these functions together. I know I haven't researched it yet, but how do you change the size of this? Come on. Of course, you kind of double click, double click any function to reset it. Kind of how faceplant works. Go into 3D. Nice. I didn't even see that over here, the 3D. I'm so have our own edit mode, which we can even add modifiers. I can't even go. I can't even change the position here, guys. Oh crap. We have a matrix here. We have our, we get to draw lines of specific shapes within these grids. So, are these like keyframes? Must be. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Kind of a Adobe veteran right here, so I kind of know my stuff. Even within the editor, we can also set our own filters on top of these waytails. Sort of makes sense. Oh, the comb filter. Is this? Again, we're going kind of a bit crushed feel or sound. I should probably watch some tutorial before I went into this, but we're diving into this, by the way, so. Okay, but how would I go inside of this to modify only this parameter? Like, how do we open this? Well, first I'm gonna see how this works on a random parameter like the unison. So we got kind of the same kind of visual style for I'm not really a fan of this. I don't know, or is it me, or maybe I'm just new to this, but I don't like how kind of adjust the wheel because it's kind of too little to adjust. Kind of a small area to. Unless there's another way, just in general with faceplant and Vital, is there kind of a way to adjust this in a closer zoomed in level? Or works like we should, like we anticipated. Also, like in Faceplant, you double click to remove it. No changing here. So no changes are happening for some reason. Of course, it does modify the wavetable position, but doesn't really do anything because it's the same wavetable throughout the time frame. So, I've got strikes here. So. Anyways, back into normal state. Restarted it, so it's no problem. But how we're going to deal with the peak noise? Vocode? Oh boy! This was some fun. It really begins. No, not to say that we haven't had any fun yet. We have. Sorry if I kind of said that, man. Drink the juice. Anyways, thanks for reminding me, Vital Inventor Man. Around this area is it's kind of a good an area to mess around with. So I really like how you can just kind of like in Serum, you kind of can switch between 3D and 2D mode. Looks just the look of it. I mean, how can you just? Oh, I didn't even notice. There are 3 modes: 2D, 3D, and SP. I think this has to do with frequencies. Rather than showing the different spectrogram, right, or whatever. I don't know the term, but even half an octave higher, it sounds, it has a different tone, but it sounds. I haven't even jumped into the EQ yet. Man, just really so far, I'm liking the visual style. It even gives you even though I know what it is, cutting off giant frequencies, it shows you how it's doing it. Excited. That maybe kind of have that. it even shows you how what the notches or the peaks are. It shows you how the peaks are moving, like kind of. It kind of makes me again to understand this. I mean, seriously. The poem's really nice. No way. No way. It has key track within the filter. I can just. I'm gonna go E key. I don't know. This probably isn't the E key, but it moves up as I go up the keyboard, which I know it's a functionality that's in Serum, but within the filter, so my comb filter can also be in key with whatever key I'm playing here. Might not be in key, but it has key tracking within the comb, within any filter. These look like mountains, and the further you go, it's like you're zooming out at the mountains to get a bit wider shot of something in the desert. I haven't gone through everything here, obviously, but it's really just something visual. There's a lot to learn, but this is just a video. I'm not reviewing it or any sort of critiquing. This is just a video of my reaction to Vital, the new plugin. My initial reaction to, my surprised look. Actually, I don't remember who made this or who the name of the creator is, but I've actually gone through, his Twitter. I believe I've seen pictures of this somewhere on Twitter. Someone working on this, unless I'm confusing it with another plugin, but I think this looks like it, Vital. I would say that I tend to think that plugins do evolve with time. If we look at Serum, it was created back in 2014. And I'd say that it is still a charm to have it. Especially the design for those favorite or it has its own specific interface design. May grow accustomed to it, and it's alright. The visuals, Vital pretty much has most of its functions as in Serum, but with better visual representation. Where I think these look like to be 3 oscillators compared to Serum, which has 2 oscillators and kind of a sub oscillator, which just allows you to switch between the 4 default waveforms. I don't know much of a difference, but it's definitely different. It sort's different because kind of what would be the warp mode is actually just the phase. But it has real cool. Let's see. And that's really cool. And this, of course, as within the unison category, we have these new functions. Harmonic stretch. I've never heard of that. I mean, that's really like unique, and kind of, I would say it stretches out the harmonics. So far, it's a really good plugin. It's magnificent. I mean, credit to Ulosile and the Vital Inventor Guy, whose name I have not learned from yet. But thank you guys.
Thank you for watching another video on the Savant 2.0 channel. If you want to check out more content, click this link or this link. Also, don't forget to subscribe and eat your carrots.